Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid I am touching upon my Chain of Pain build. I realized that it is a build I rarely used, and that is a strange feeling to experience when it's your build and you put a lot of hours into making it. So I checked it and realized that the fact that I have combined tactics in there really put me off it. It's a huge block that doesn't really come into play that often, and half of the time I'm pretty sure it doesn't even work. So I took it out and I was like, how can we optimize this, put a little bit more support utility in, and then see if we can make better use of it. So I ended up making a few changes. It's not very dramatic as some of my other revisits of builds, like the Vanguards for example, but it will make a difference on the field. And as you saw in the opening clip, I am giving the drone a bit of room to shine, because on the Endeavor you might be getting 3 magazines out of a vanilla drone, but on the field you're not. So let's check it out. Chain of Pain 2.0 Recon. I am choosing to go with a Twilight and a shotgun, and I really suggest you veer towards one-shot hard-hitting weapons, because Chain of Pain really benefits from those the most. We start with Pops, Distracting Howl, and we go Rapid Deployment, batteries included, the Long Haul, and an extended duration 3. No, I did not forget to put a 2+1. We need the single one. You can detect it already. So, no, I didn't forget. Red is dead because it is a must. Threat regionalized, getting a headshot kill and revealed target recharges your abilities by 15%. This is a great perk for the Recon that people rarely use. And in the case of the Recon guys, it's not like they have a remote detonator perk in their grid or anything like that. The kit comes with a lot of utilitarian perks, but you don't really need them all for each build that you make. You veer towards specific archetypes, like you'll go either heavy pops, you can go heavily on the drone. I don't know why would you do that, but yeah. Hybrid builds on the Recon aim at being able to universally support the group. So threat neutralize is very good, because you get headshots, you get your pops back earlier, you get your drone back earlier, more ammo for the team. This is a no-brainer for me. I don't know why it's overlooked so much. Chain reaction. Killing an enemy increases the damage of the next shot by 30%. This is pretty much the core of the build, and something that no Recon should ever leave out of their grid. Single hitting weapons will benefit from this 30% and deal extreme damage. There's no reason why you shouldn't use it unless you're going to use an SMG or an automatic rifle. And for the purposes of this build, I would suggest neither. Got your back. Killing an enemy that is attacking a teammate instantly reloads you and your teammate's equipped gun. And then back in the fight, Got your back now reduces the remaining recharge time of you and your affected target's abilities by 10%. Target meaning the ally. So the Recon doesn't throw anything, doesn't throw coils, doesn't throw grenades. Your gunner should be up and to the left. Your demo should be up front and to the right, or your technician should be in the middle and you should be on the right. Be at the spot that does not hinder the usage of abilities for your team, and stay a few steps behind them. The AI doesn't really prioritize the guy who's at the front. It's very erratic when it comes to who it's attacking, but just give your RNG a little push, you know? Get behind your allies, let them be targeted, especially if you have a Lancer, because the Lancer benefits from specific perks when it comes to that, or a Phalanx, and let them take the aggro. Every time you provide assistance, back in the fight will kick in, and of course got your back and help the team universally. Downrange. We have a couple of excellent gentlemen on Discord who have been doing a lot of research on this, and it is better than it sounds, because it is intended to help all weapons damage stuff beyond their intended range. The Twilight or another gun like the Twilight will benefit over extreme distances, but a shotgun will benefit over much shorter distances. So this is a very, very, very good perk for this build, especially with Chain of Pain, chain reaction that is, and you will see great benefit from using it. As a rule of thumb, because the pump shotgun is so crazily broken and it has always been broken, I would give it a chance, guys. Give the pump with this a chance, and you'll see some crazy numbers, I assure you. Now, jackpot. Self-explanatory why we want this. Good headshots and shotgun blasts that are timed to kill will reload you all the time. And this ties excellently with this, so it's pretty much self-explanatory why we're using it. If you feel like seriously sniping, take out the Twilight and put, let's say, in a Ballista Flechette, because it's excellent. Any people who think that the Ballista Flechette is not excellent are just plain wrong. And that will clear a lot of stuff easily over greater distances, give you jackpot, and this alongside got your back and back in the fight will help you stay in the fight for much longer. Now on the drone we just go with extended duration 1, and that is it. Now, as I said, on the Endeavor, the little bugger might seem like it's gonna throw 3 mags even without the perk, okay? I mentioned that on one of my previous vids. But on the field, if you do not have that extender, it will drop 2 magazines 9 out of 10 times. Okay, so we give it this little push just to make it a tad more viable for when you're trying to run content that is extreme or insane, and especially if you have heavy weapon users like a Lancer or a Demo. I really don't like the drone except for the fact that it's feeding ammo, or if someone has it with improved healing and I am a gunner and I'm just sapping health and laughing on stream. But if you're gonna be using it, a slight boost will help it, man. Make it a little bit better, you know. So, this is Chain of Pain 2.0, a revisited build that I think came out a little bit better than my previous iteration. Of course, that's a different one with combined arms. It's not to be thrown out the window. But I'm always here to try alternatives and give you, you know, renewed opinions on things after trying them for a while. So, sub, like, share, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about uploads and streams. We will be streaming tonight, by the way, as I promised you, because last night it was impossible. And if you really want to help me out, please consider Patreon or get a membership on the channel. It really helps a lot, and streamers have to eat as well. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, Marines. Cheers.